Ki te pātai koe kia John Kairau mo tōna āhua, ko tana whakahoki he tama toa pakaria. Nōna te kaha ki te kaupare atu i ngā taumaha I uhia ki runga I aia I tērā raumati, I te wā I te paina ia ki te ingoa, te toa Maori o Tāmaki Makaurau. Mai I taua wā kua puta ngā kōrero hahani mōna, he hore titi, he toa kai pakehi, he kūpapa hoki ia. Engari hei tāna, aha kua kai te tukuna tōna āhua kia whakaaturia mo te rimatāra, ko te hua wāna mahi e kore e kitea.
My name is John Kairau. I'm of Ngāpui, Iwi, Ngāti Hine, Hapu.
I have to be feeling good to be able to do this whole thing. So, you know, that's where the karma comes from. If you're psychologically not feeling right, you cannot do it.
They are saying to me, why are you doing this? And I say to them, we are to be seen more because of what is being sold in the souvenir shop. We're being exploited. And I think the time has come when you've got to stand up for your rights, but someone's got to do it.
You have got to be good within yourself before you go out and do a thing like that. It's no use having a hidden agenda if you're going to go out into the public and try and do this, because it never, ever would work. You've got to be 100% clean within yourself.
Kia ora! Kia ora koutou katoa. Ko hone Kairau ke hoki taku ingoa. Tēnei ke hoki te wāhi I runga o Tāmaki Makaurau e mahi ke hoki hau. 2 photos. I'll take 2 with you and 2 with you.
Koinei te wāpū o te wai te mata. He wāhi ahuru mō wai ki Tāmaki Makaurau mo te huna tūruhi. Mo te taupataha ake nei, koinei te wāhi mahi o John Kairau. Nā tana mau piu-piu me te korowai, ka puta tōna ihu I te minina. Ka pupu anō ko tōna taha whakanahau.
I feel that I've upgraded my appearance since I first started there. That's the hair and everything, you know, and, it becomes like a sort of an action thing when you're in public. When I'm down there, I become a different person, you know, because I'm worried about my profile. I'm worried about how I'd handle the public, you know, and all those things I have got to conjure and put together and make sure that I'm getting it right.
He māmā ke atu te kōrero I te mahi tahi I tērā o te whakatinana tana mai. I te mea ka hore o nā raihana he whakahaere I tōna umana ki ro taone.
Soon as we touch noses, you can take it.
Ka hore hoki te katoa I te rata kia John me tōna umana, pērā ia Graham Osborne, mai te rōpū o Tāpoi, Tāmaki Makaurau.
There's probably a place for John Kairau, but he's not up there on a throne in our view in Māori tourism. It's simple as that. We think this whole thing's been overplayed. It's a good media story. And that's how we see it, frankly.
John Kairau saw a niche in the market and he went for it.
But his product is not where we want to go. We are much more about Māori telling Māori stories, tangata whenua telling local land stories that they own and identify with, and that's been our focus. So we say to John Kairau, good luck, John. Go well, and we're not going to stand in your way. But don't expect that we're going to love everything you do and that we're going to, you know, fall over ourselves to get you in our fold.
No te raumati o tērā tau, koinei nā momo tuki nā, ko uhia ki runa ia John. Ka hore noa kia tau te puehu, I tukia ko tōna tuakiri I tētahi wā.
The comments the chief executive said about me, number 1, that I was an opportunist. Number 2, that my moko was a scribble on my face, which virtually takes me 2 hours to put on because I have to know what I'm doing. Number 3, I've just come out of nowhere and done that. It is of my view that because it were not Tourism Auckland's idea, they didn't get the praise for it all, so therefore I didn't mean nothing to them.
Sika tonu kia ohorere te tanata kia hone, iaia e takahi ana I te huarahi o Tāmaki. E harai te mea ko o na kaka, I te mea he kanohi me meha te Maori, I te taone matua. Kei reira anō te mana whenua ana ati whātua e tau patu ana kia kitea anō tia rātau. Hei tā Ngāri Mu Blair, kei te rani rua anō hoki o rātau whakaaro kia hone.
Yeah, I guess from our view the product isn't really authentic. In saying that, though, he is, I guess, highlighting a gap there that isn't being provided currently in Auckland. And we know that. We've known that for generations.
E hara I te mahi māma ki te whakatū I tētahi umana tāpoi ki te pito o Tāmaki Makaurau.
Only living indoor Maori village.
I whare kura anō hoki te umana o te wahi ne rono nui a Suzanne Paul e kia nei ko rā waka.
Visitors were offered a hangi and concert and a journey through time at Rawaka. But after just 12 weeks, time has run out for Suzanne Paul's tourism venture.
All those who have tried to date to establish major tourism activities here on our whenua have failed to date. I guess the most high profile, most recent one was Suzanne Paul's Rawaka, which was over by Te Onewa Pā, the harbour bridge. And the key area where they failed is they haven't established a connection, a proper connection with the mana whenua of the rohe, which is for central Auckland is Ngāti Whātua.
Kei te whakaponoa hone, kāre ia I te takahi ina tikana a e tahi ke.
I am not takahiing on Ngāti Whātua mana. I am filling a space in that Ngāti Whātua hasn't been. I have never interfered with them. I am working publicly, and to me, it was a service that the Auckland CBD really needed.
I te tirohana atu, he mahi miere kia tanohia tō whakaahua mo te moni. Engari kei reira no te niho taniwha e nau ana.
And what's the response you've been getting?
The response I've been getting from tourists, just massive. The tourists just love seeing me, As they say, it's not only the ships, but it's also foot traffic too, that there are tourists along here.
Now, someone just drove past and said, effing nigger. How do you treat people who do things like that?
How do I react?
Yeah.
I've got to be well weathered to the racial slurs and everything. I get them every day from the odd one, and surprisingly enough, they seem to come from Kiwis, not foreigners.
Right. So this job, although it looks like it's easy money, is it hard to do?
Very hard. Very hard. It takes a lot of psychology. It takes a lot of thought. You put a lot of thought into it. And you just can't go out there and do it because you'll come unstuck. Because you meet all walks of society out in the street here, and they could say anything to you. So it is not as easy as it looks. Very hard.
Haunara I te taurua mano mārua I tautoko ia I tētahi kreme mo te takutai moana o Manukau. I nā tau e toru whai muri I whakatū ia I te ropu tōrana pū o Republic of New Zealand Party mo nā kōwhirina pōti rua mano mārima.
Waitangi, as I said in my press release last year, I'm very...
E ai kia kini taurua ko John tētahi o nā mema o te whakaminina o nā ranatira o Aotearoa.
Hoia tētahi e haere mai ki te tautoko I te taumata kaumātua I o wā. Taku miharo kia he tangata mautonu ki ngā tikanga o Ngāpuhi, mautonu ki ngā tikanga Māori. Ahakoa pēhea te ahuatanga e kore tēnei tangata e korikori mautonu ia ki ana nei hakaro. Ahuri te tunu ana nei hakaro ki a Tamaiuti. Ngā rira e pērāna koe taku miharo ki tēnei tangata e mau I ngā tikanga o tāua te Māori kia kita mai e kanohi a Pakema.
Te āhua nei kia tūrāno tētahi hīkoe, ka tahi anō ka kitea te kanohi Māori ki roto I te puku o Tāmaki Makaurau. A tērā tau, ka tua Aotearoa ki mua I te aroaro o te ao mo te ipu putu pōro. Engari ka whai ki ko anō te huna Māori o Tāmaki ki roto I ngā mahi tāpoi mo te ipu putu pōro o te ao.
I would say this, that Rugby World Cup is a 6-week tournament, a 6-week event. And I think if anybody thinks they're going to make a killing on 6 weeks of business, then they need to have a bit of a rethink about that.
It comes back to a New Zealand tourism strategy, then a regional tourism strategy that has a Māori tourism strategy within the regions as well. And frankly, that isn't happening.
He take anō te waha papa. He take kē te ū ki te ākau o tāmaki mā Kairau e mau piupiu ana. Ka pupu ake a whakaaro ki te tanata.
Some people may not want to ask this, but people say, oh, their Māori is crazy.
Well, look, I'd laugh at them because they don't really know me. I'm a reasonably intelligent person. I'm very approachable. And I seem to mix. It's their insecurity, or should I say, get up their ass and do it, rather than anything else.